Hey, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's your boy, T. What I told you I was going to do last time in the last video, I'm finna do it right now. So, we're finna get outside to show you how to grind do, what it really do. Feel me? So, without further ado, roll that beautiful footage. I'm so fly. Look at what I roll. I'm so fly. From my head down to my toe. I'm so fly. Check out my dress code. I'm fly down to my bones. Woo! Look at me, I'm dope. You gotta see early in the morning, man, how you really go down. You feel me? Like, this is the inside of Get Out, or like the old school song, the Get Up, Get Out, and Get Some video. It's gonna be showing you a little, inside sneak peek or behind the scenes, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this right here video is it's just showing you the inside of the grind when you really got to get out there. When you don't use no bots, you don't use no digital platform, nothing like that. This video right here, it's like the raw and the uncut and the inside look. So yeah, I'm taking you on this little bit of ride, man. Just I'm gonna be skipping in and out. I'm gonna let y'all see the whole route and where I live and all that stuff. But yeah, let's get to it, man. So yeah, man, I'm just taking a little ride, showing you exactly what time it is. I got up early and kind of beat this crowd to the spot. Now, let me tell you something though. The whole thing about this is you gotta really be proactive. That's just the word I want to use. You gotta really be proactive, man, when it comes to like going to get these shoes. When you get up and you gotta go grind and you gotta go find them. This is the morning that the steel tins drop. Now, if you know, like I know, rumored that there was about 18,000 pair. That's it. And everybody's not getting them. So, what I did was I did the research, man, and put the hours in and try to find out where they're going to be at, who's going to have them. I did some calling around. It seems like in my town, my area, JD's, that's my go-to place. JD's is not getting them. Alright, so JD's got skipped over. For some reason, JD's not getting them. So since JD's is not getting them, I decided, I called around. And I decided there's a couple stores that was getting them. And so I settled with Snipes. So that's a big box store. It's not really as small as people like no boutique store or whatever. But the store was, so it's a decent sized store. But even then, there's a couple boutique stores I called in Austin. I'm not far from Austin. I'm from Austin, so Austin, Texas. So shout out to Austin, Texas. Shout out to the Longhorns. But I called a couple stores. Called the guy who owns the store I know in Austin at the Domain Mall. He in fact was getting them. But he said the line may be ridiculous. I asked him. I said, "Well, what kind of calls have you been getting about them?" And he said this. He said, "Oh, the amount of calls that I've gotten about these shoes lets me know that there will be a very long line outside." And he also said he had a limited stock And when he said it, he was like, I'm just letting you know without giving you inventory numbers, because I think they can't do it. I don't know if it's a Nike thing or it's just like, you know, personal thing, you know, because he owns his own store, so he could do what he wanted. But he did not give me a stock amount, so stock number or nothing. Now, the stock number I did get was from a very reliable source. I believe he said there was going to be 10,000 pair were going to be released on this Nike sneakers app, which we know that it's, man, it's a dime. No, not dime a dozen. That's not the word for it. It's far in between. It's a miracle, act of God. If you get these shoes that early, it's definitely going to be a miracle. Okay, so as of what I'm looking at, it looks pretty dry where I am. All right, let's see. So y'all, I decided to go with the Snipes, bro. Snipes is still rumored to have them. I have just made it to my destination, which I don't see anyone here. It's kind of alarming. All right, man, look, they just opened the doors. Yeah, man. This is where you get in. Back door. Yeah, I mean literally back door. Give you that first person shooter view. It's what this is, first person shooter view. If you ever played Call of Duty, you know what I'm talking about. Like I say, man, if I miss the actual, like say for instance, this particular store, don't get the shoes, and I wasted my time this morning. I just go online and get them. At 10 o'clock, once they do the shoe release, I just go around that time and get them. But you know, think, man, the whole thing about it all is the thrill of getting stuff. The thrill of the chase, like lions, tigers, and bears. In front of the JDs, I don't see nobody in here. I don't see anybody. Hold on. And usually right here in that glass right there, the most current release shoe will be there, which we see they still got. I don't know what you call those. I forgot. Oh man, what do you call it? Art Creates, Jordan 1 Creativity Creators. I don't know. You might know. If you know, drop it in the comment. It slips my mind though. The artists, I don't know what they call them, but they got them still here in store. They didn't fly off the shelf, so you're still looking for those. There's a good chance you can get them online. Jordan 1s still sitting, you know, sitting where every Jordan 1s are sold. If it's not a red colorway or whatever, you probably gonna miss. You probably won't have a problem getting those. Yeah. I'm looking at some Air Max, some Shocks. If I don't cop no J's today, I'm liable to cop them silver and white Shocks right there. I never had any of those when I was growing up. Well, you know I did have it, but not that particular colorway. But those are some of my favorite Shocks. Oh, and they got the black on charcoal. Those two. And then those are dope. Those blue and black ones are dope too. So yeah, let's see. It's directly across the way here, you got the Snipes. Snipes is still closed. The doors are closed. The lights are off. Not sure what time they'll be opening, but once they do, we can see what they got in here. It's too dark to see. I don't see any Jordans from here. I don't see no J's on the wall. Where the J's at? I don't see no J's. But guess what I do see? Right there. You know what those are. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's some Whaaats. Let's see, can I get a better view from this side? Let's see. Oh yeah, better view. Whaaats, man. That particular color I'm not happy about. Well, not crazy about. I like the shoe design, period. Love it. Well, man, it's a no-go. Back in the car, on the phone, I'm calling stores. They was said online that it was highly probable for in Texas for 3 stores to get these shoes. I don't know what happened with the shipment. They said it was 3 stores. One was Snipes here in Killeen, Texas. They said Dallas, Texas, Snipes, and they also said the Snipes in Cedar Park. I've called the Cedar Park location, and I'm here at the Killeen location. I waited. I got up 6:30. Y'all followed tracked my whole thing. The lady just got there. The employee just pulled up. It's 9:20. She just pulled up. She seen it was about 5 of us waiting, and we all thought that, you know what I'm saying, that they was getting them. We should have known because the line was on, like I said, 5 people. So, you know, at the same time, 5 people, you know what I'm saying, but my host is still up. I was disappointed because I didn't get them. Didn't get the shoes. He walked up at 9:20, 18-ish, because I walked from inside the mall back to my car. And, man, look, she said, are y'all waiting for the release? And we said, yeah, if y'all waiting for release, we didn't get them. And I was like, dang, didn't get them. So it is a miss as of right now. I do got, like, so another place that got them, I made sure they had them yesterday. I should have went to them, but I was trying to get a location that was closer to where, I'm at. So I would have to get up and drive down, to Austin. But a store called Kicking It. It's the Domain Mall. They got them. They still right now have grade school sizes. They're out there, sold out. All of those sizes are gone. So it's a miss as of right now. I'm still trying to locate and get in touch with a couple stores that have not opened yet, which they are about an hour away from where I am right now. Is it worth me going a whole hour to get them? That'd be something that you have to decide for yourself. For me, personally, it would be worth me going to get them if I knew I was going to lock down a pair. As far as me driving that far and then possibly not getting them, that'll be another disappointment, another letdown, and it would cost me some time and some money, which I don't like wasting. So, but for you and whoever will want these shoes that bad, I mean, if you really want them and you really, want to hit on them and not take, an L, I mean, do what you gotta do. Do what you feel like is good for you. But for me, I don't think I want to risk that. Now, if I can get on the phone and find out somebody got them, it's 9:23 now. If they tell me they got them and they open it at 11 and they got all sizes, And I just have to go with how I feel. If I feel in my gut that they don't have them, they're not gonna have them. If I feel in my gut that go down, ain't gonna waste your time, and then have to worry about driving back home and on my gas. And I do drive a Hemi, so I ain't got no 30 miles to the gallon car to drive. But yeah, man, it's one of the things, man. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. These right here, like I said before, they were really limited. So they're limited like to a small number of pairs that are out here. So hey, if I hit on them, good. If I don't, I'm still okay with it. Well, it don't look good, man. Aww. Jordan Steel 10s. I took a L. 2 L's. But, so like I say, you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. Boom, boom. Still bust them up. But, like I say, if you're a born hustler, man, look, if you used to finding ways to get what you want, then don't give up on what you want. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So if you gotta pay resale versus retail, which I don't like doing, but if it's a must have, and I feel like, like future, say 6 months, 7 months, 8 months from now, that you will be beneficial for you to have them shoes when they all gone, when everybody done rock their pair once, twice, 3 times, the value that went down, or there's none, and you still got a dead stock pair, then you know what I'm saying, you can always capitalize. And we don't never really know what that market gonna go up to. Like sometimes that market goes sky high. I seen shoes for $1,500, $1,600. And I'm like, that's diabolical. That's ridiculous. But at the end of the day, you determine what's worth what to you. You feel me? What your investment gonna be in the whole game. And if you just do it because of the culture, because you like the shoes, or they bring back memories, or you know what I'm saying, like a lot of these shoes, man, for us old heads, bro. These shoes, they came out, but it was $125 when they came out. And me personally, I used to save up. I would save up my little scrap, little change, allowance, lunch money. I remember sometimes, man, I would say, hey, man, I'll skip out on lunch some days to get Jordans. I ain't gonna eat. My homeboy there always used to bless me with something to eat, so I never really went hungry. But I still sacrifice for what I want. But there was only $125. So the culture means a lot to me. You feel me? Like how the shoes, I remember when Michael Jordan was playing the game. So, it's just for some of us, it's more than just a shoe. You feel me? So, but yeah, that's for another video. I'll get into that later, another day, when I can talk about more sentimental things and sentimental values. Maybe I'll shoot a video talking about the culture of the shoes and what it meant to some of us. And and like I said, if it meant something to you, man, and you're not just here just for the hype, because everybody here for the hype, for the clout, whatever it may be, and it really means something to you other than just, oh, it's an expensive shoe, because it don't mean that for everybody. But if you're one of the ones like that, then drop in the comments. I'm one of the ones. Just tell your own story sometime and share it with somebody else. Share with your kids. People might not know, because I believe the culture is is really important, man. The culture of everything is important. The foundation, going back to where it came from. You know what I'm saying, and where it was, and what it means to somebody else. You know what I'm saying? It's always important. But like I say, today I took 2 L's. Multiple L's really, but the actual physical footwork, 2 L's. And I didn't really I said, man, and no use of me trying to do it. It was only I've heard stock numbers. They said it was 18,000 pair that was released. So this shoe is like super exclusive. So you can get your hands on it. I should get your hands on it, because it's exclusive. And it was a 40th anniversary. I think it was the 40th anniversary of the Jordan brand. And I believe that this shoe might be worth something. Might bring some high numbers later on. It's been a long time since it was first released. Since it was released, re-released. But Like I say, man, I think, honestly, personally, I think it's gonna be a restock. But I could be wrong because it is supposed to be a 40th anniversary shoe. They never really announced that, but the shoe technically came out during that time. So, but Jordan been doing some stuff lately, man. They've been re-releasing shoes. They've been dropping shoes over and over again. Man, they opened up a store in Las Vegas, and they re-released every shoe this year that came out. They re-released them then. And then they've been doing all these restocks. It's been over and over again. We see these shoes with Jordan Brand like restocking every shoe to come out. Every shoe that we go and stand out in the malls and stand out in lines and do raffles, and some of us try to get the shoe early, all this stuff, and then we think we good. The value up on StockX, the value is up on the gold, the value is up on all the social media sites, all the places you can repurchase and resell, and we are disappointed with these. They re-dropped the shoe, and it's like restock what? So, like I say, we don't really know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna go on from day to day, month to month, year to year. But all we can do is hope for the best. You feel me? And at the end of the day, if you don't make no money off the shoe, if you don't resell, if you're not into it for that, or if you are into it for that, even if you, well, no matter what, you still got a great shoe. You still got a decent shoe. You still got a piece of history. You still got an investment, basically, because the shoe gonna always be worth something. I don't care if you go out there and ball in the shoe. 15 years from now, it'd be worth something. If I had the Jordan 1s that I had when I was in junior high school, that my auntie got from a garage sale. If I had those Jordan 1s to this day, man, I ain't no telling what they'd be worth. The numbers would be astronomical. So, like I say, you win some, you lose some. I took 2 L's. I still might find a pair for resale. I don't know. If it dumps the number right and the pocket's right, then it's gonna be right. I'm gonna get them. But I wasn't really crazy about this shoe anyway. I was trying to do this shoe so I could, just have a piece of that history, and then give a hands-on judgment of what I think the quality of the shoe is and what it looked like on feet. So now I say, hey, win some, lose some. It's your boy Tony. It was in Retro Trap House, and I'm out of here. Peace.